Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly. And as most of you probably know by now, we had a little Central Florida meetup of members in the community. A couple makers made it. That was December 6th, which was Saturday. And also a few other of us that are just collectors and enjoy the community, the knives, the odds and ends. We're, we're just part of the community. But you figure I'm going to run down the people that I remember being there, and if I forget anybody, I am seriously, seriously sorry. It's not something I meant to. I it's just I completely skipped over you. And some of you, I don't know your real names. You may have told me that, but I am horrible with names. Aries EDC, of course, put it on. I'll have a link to his YouTube site and his Instagram down below, and I'll probably throw his Etsy in there too. Hopefully, I'll remember to do this on all for everybody that I can find. Corey Holly was there, and I didn't grab a sticker for my buddy Jason. Jason with NFL EDC was there. I'm actually probably running out of room for stickers. Hold on a minute. Let me see. I know I have one handy. It's just getting it is the case. There we go. I put some of my stickers up so I don't have them within reach normally. But here we go. And where am I going to put you? There we go. And I'll put a link to his website, and if you haven't checked him out, please do. I have usually I have it set up to where it automatically does it on each video I do. You can save 10% with code Kelly. I have a link to his site that you can use, and it helps him out. Like I said, I'll do Corey Holly's website and his Instagram. Jimmy Crow was there. Chris with War Room EDC was there. Let's see, who else? Jim Honey and his wife, his wonderful, gorgeous wife was there. Corey Holly, like I mentioned, and his lovely wife, which I think I almost made her cry, and I didn't mean to. I'm bad. Wasn't a bad thing, but I think I kind of surprised her with something I did. So she was there. Let's see, Oh Father was there with Junk and Genius. Both of them were there. Urban Woodsman showed up. Very nice gentleman. And does some awesome, awesome woodworking. If you haven't checked out his channel, like I said, I will try to remember to link everybody's channels if they have a channel. Instagram if they have that. A website, I will try. I ain't guaranteeing anything, but I will try. Three Feathers was there. He's very, very nice gentleman. Fancy Gator Slayer and Evan Martin Knives were there. I think I'm not missing anybody. Like I said, I may be. Maybe I am. If I am, I seriously apologize. But I really want to thank Aries and Rory and Byron with Splitting Slices because they helped to fund and put on this show. So Aries will be, if you can donate to Aries, I think he has something where we can donate to him to help him out to go towards next year's show. That would be wonderful. But anyway, these are things that I picked up, things that I was given on some of this, and other thing that we may have traded for when we were there. These were the Corey Holly, which I probably already posted the other video showing these. This is for my husband. This is this one. He does an awesome knife. Great job, and this is a great size for EDC. And then got this one for me. He does a lot of recurves, so if you are a recurve fan, definitely check him out. But he does other ones also, and he had this gorgeous big, I think it was Damascus blade that was, I just couldn't pull the trigger on it. I was like, it won't get used. These will get carried. The EDC size will get carried, whether it's end up setting it up for a scout carry or whatever. these will get carried. The big one would be more of a gorgeous piece that would stay in the drawer and not get used. Now, me and War Room, as most of you know, and Jimmy, it's kind of like they're my big brothers. And War Room, as part of my Christmas present, gave me this Vosteed Martin, which is awesome. Perfect size for me. I absolutely love it. Get 3 fingers on it. Very well. It locks me in. Feels great in the hand. And it's a top liner lock. Gorgeous knife. Feels comfortable. Love it. Then he handed this to me and said, "Oh, we'll figure out something in the future." Ow. I got a spot on my thumb that's tender, so I'm having troubles with flicking open stuff. Let's just do it that way. Yeah, I don't know what I did to it, but I did something. He just got this recently, and he knows I love the blade shape and the size. He can get 4 fingers on it. His 4th finger is right here. But it gives me a little bit more room if I kind of spread out and do it like that. And he knew I liked this, and he just went ahead, "Here, we'll trade something in the future for it. Just take it." Which I already gave him something while we were there, something that was in his box of items that he would like to have in the future that we were going to trade for. So that's awesome. And then this was something that Mr. Jimmy gave me a while back. You've probably seen it, but Chris in a previous life was a painter. Did a lot of different painting work and stuff like that. So he sat there and did multiple clear coats on this, and he was so upset. He had an issue with mustache or beard hair or something that kind of got in it. And anybody that does any kind of painting, and I actually kind of was an assistant manager of a body shop along with a detail shop, so I understand. We had actually one time, I still laugh about it, one of the painters had a fly had laid eggs in his paint job. And it's just one of those things. It happens. Stuff happens. But he realized it after he put a couple coats on that it did, and it kind of got caught in there, and he had to kind of sand it out and whatnot. And I'm like, "Chris, it's not that big of a deal." And he's like, "If you're not happy, Mr. Jimmy said he'd redo it." And I'm like, no. But he put a clear coat. He said 6 coats altogether on it. It's such an awesome job. Just, I wanted to protect the coloring on this because I thought the coloring that Mr. Jimmy did on this kind of like shipwrecked look was gorgeous. And I just didn't want it to get messed up. And I know over time it's still going to patina more as you use it if it's not protected. And Chris did that for me, and I appreciate it greatly, brother. Then Mr. Jimmy, of course, I got a coin with the raven and the skull, and this is just awesome. Love this coin. But he also gave me a rock tool, me and Brian. Rock tool. I didn't realize how hefty these suckers are, but this is an awesome little thing. You know, it's not spring this one, or I'm sure they have spring setup ones. I don't think there's a way to switch this. It doesn't look like it, but you figure you got your pliers, you got your wire to cut, you got so many things. This is a great tool to put into your everyday carry. An awesome knife, the VG10. Let's see here. The scissors. Now this one, I thought there was a way to do that. Yeah, there it is. Well, maybe not. I thought you could sit there and do a spring type tension on that. I could be wrong on that, but you got, what else is in here? the saw, the cord cutter. I mean, there's all kinds of neat items in there, along with the rock tool case to carry it on. And this is an awesome thing to keep as an everyday carry. You could even clip it on, or if you wanted to, not to carry it in the case. This would be something if you wanted to clip on the outside of your bag to carry. That would work really well. I was actually surprised at how well made this is, because that's a solid little beast. But you figure, wonderful group of people. I'm hoping he does it again next year. And probably as you get more people to know about it in advance, the more people that will show up. And just a great time. And I can't wait for next year for it to have another one. But like I said, I picked up a few items, was given a few items, traded a few items. It was Christmas get together, you know. Like I said, Jimmy and Chris are like my big brother, so it's like a little family gathering, and just had a wonderful time there. But anyway, I just wanted you to kind of see and also hear about the different people that showed up. Meeting O Father and Junkin' Genius was great. The Hollies was wonderful. You know, Jim Honey and his wife were wonderful people. He has some awesome knives also, if you haven't checked him out. Of course, we know Aries. Everybody knows Aries. He has so many gorgeous, lovely knives. And got to really hold on to that micro, and I really do like that micro. That with his damtanium scales that he put on it, and then the different jimping that he did on it, that was really awesome. Of course, Three Feathers Dude, Urban Woodsman. I mean, all of them were wonderful people, and it was great visiting with them and excuse me, meeting everybody, and hopefully get together again and meet up in the future. But I thought I'd pretty much show my little haul of trading, buying, gift giving, and stuff that I got out of that. And what a wonderful group of people. And again, thank you, Aries, and thank you, Byron and Rory, for helping to put that on. It is greatly appreciated. Anyway, much love. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. I'll spit it out right this time. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.